168. 168. Can you hear the case number, please? 168, your case number is 132909. 132909.
Well, welcome back. Welcome back to Live on Patrol. What is it? Friday, 10/23. So we're a few minutes late. For those of you that didn't read the announcement, we did have a little earlier section. Thank you for all of you that joined us. Had a huge viewership there for a while.
I'll message you. I'll message you.
So we are. This is section 2 for tonight. And while we were off there, our Ramsey County squads just had a pursuit up in the northern suburbs that ended safely, and the squad had to pit the car up on Highway 96. If you live in that area, you saw a chase or pursuit going up Hamlin in Shoreview. Squads pursued the vehicle until it was stuck with stop sticks, and then just because the slice of Shoreview activities are breaking up with the fireworks concluding up there near Hamlin and County Road F, we terminated the chase, but authorized the squads to continue following if they could at a safe speed, just so we weren't enhancing the flight of the perpetrator, until we got out of the danger area there, eastbound on 96 from Hamlin. Remember, we had a really bad accident there at Hamlin in 96 here a couple months ago. It's a terrible one where a doctor was broadsided by a car being chased, or not really chased, but that he thought he was being chased in Roseville. So that's a terrible intersection there, but it comes right by our station. So we had a lot of squads, and eventually over there on the east of 35E, they were able to pit him, block him in. Suspect fled on foot and was apprehended by the Ramsey County Sheriff's deputies. Some great work. Sounded like we were on the air sort of making sure there was a safety protocol in place, but we were not up there. So we're back over here at M&H. Hello, gentlemen. How's the window washing going? That's good.
Hi.
Y'all look to no good.
Huh?
We're just keeping folks safe.
Yep, keeping folks safe. We like the Durango. Is that a Durango or not? Yeah, very
Heck
good.
yeah.
Heck yeah. Oh, yeah. Durango, Team Durango.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Not this side though. See, I got a little fender bender.
What'd you say?
All right, good. Understand.
Did you turn her volume up? All right. We're going to pull around here. Under Sheriff Mike Martin's going to jump in the driver's seat here. And a friend of his from the Minneapolis Police Department is going to introduce him. And we worked together on gang problems for a number of years. Mike, you come on out here. I'm going to go in and get something to eat because I got to be honest with you. I'm starving. All right?
All right.
So let's let these two jump in the driver's seat. You and I will go in and get something.
All right.
Where's the keys? That way they won't be able to take the car.
You're live. It's all.
Jump.
It's
Jump.
all you guys now.
Muted. All right, you want to drive? You the driver?
That's got.
How are you running it back? Batman.
Hey, Mike, jump in the driver's seat. We're going to get some food and introduce Brett and talk about your years together. And please tell them about the conference.
Oh, yeah. Hey, backseaters. First off, before I forget, I want to give a shout out to Katie Castle from the Macy's at Rosedale, who helped me tonight and was super friendly and told me that she was a big backseater. And hi to her daughter too. Glad you got your car back. I have this is Under Sheriff Mike Martin. Sorry, I should have said that. And I'm with Brett Lindback, better known as Batman, who worked with me for many years at the Minneapolis PD. Tremendous cop. Retired as a lieutenant in what year?
11.
11. And he's got some shout outs too.
Okay, this is Brett Lindback. I want to shout out to Adam, Carla, Barb and Eric, John and Brenda, John L. and Brandy.
Wait, you're missing one. The most important. Rocky.
Oh, yeah, my wife, Rocky.
There we go. Hi, Rocky. And hi, Brandy and John. John, when are you going to get that Cadillac done? Come on.
Yeah, get it out of my shop.
Hey, so actually, the sheriff said he wanted me to talk about a conference, a summit we went to this week. We had the Minnesota Peace and Police Officers Association sponsored a conference with Eckberg Lammers and LETAC. It was a violent crime summit where we pulled together officers, prosecutors, and legislators from around the state to talk about violent crime, how we could reduce violent crime and improve the livability in neighborhoods. It was a tremendous opportunity. The sheriff, a lot of you probably saw the sheriff on the news talking about carjackings and why we're seeing issues with carjackings. And it was a great time to talk to the legislators about ideas that we had that would help fund some efforts to reduce carjackings and violent crime, as well as to provide some of the prevention and intervention services that kids need. So it was a good opportunity for all of us. But Brett, better known as Batman, here with me, is out tonight riding along with us. I'm trying to get him to fight some crime. He's gonna have to be the one running because he doesn't have all the gear on.
Well, just don't tell my wife Rocky that I might be out there running. And she doesn't. She spent 33 years of me being a cop, and she was a little not necessarily happy about me riding along today.
I want to give a shout out to Buzzy Bone also, that we both know from the north side, just a tremendous advocate for the north side of Minneapolis community, who's going through some health issues, and hope you feel better. We were lucky to be able to meet you and work with you, especially when it came to helping out kids. I failed at retirement, and which is why I came over to the sheriff's office, but Brett's managed to, what would you call it, leverage your retirement?
Yeah, I guess. I became a gentleman rancher in Texas, so
he's living in Texas now, but comes back and is spending time during the summer up here. I don't know how much you guys heard, but the Action Alex is up on a perimeter right now up in the northern part of the county. It was a vehicle that fled from one of our deputies and then the state patrol and ended up in Shoreview crashing, and I believe they got him in custody. And if you're worried about Pat and Bob are in the M&H getting a healthy dinner. I heard him say something like, don't they have salads here? So if you're buying that, so we're gonna try to stir up some more action tonight. It's been, actually, I'm gonna use the Q word, it's been relatively quiet over here in St. Paul. We're on the east side at the M&H, and whenever you say it's quiet, then that's gonna kick things off. So there's also a State Patrol, and some suburban agencies, probably Fridley and Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Center, Minneapolis, are out and about tonight doing some high intensity enforcement on the highways. So this is my tip to the backseaters. If you're on 94 or 694, don't speed, because they're everywhere out there. And to my wife Ann, if you're on your way to work, don't speed either. I can't afford the insurance. Oh wait, you pay the insurance. Never mind. So I know people don't believe me that they're in there getting a salad. I'm pretty sure they're getting roller dogs, chips. I don't know how their Twinkie supply is right now, or their Mountain Dew supply. I think they like those tornadoes, the deep fried like burrito things. So we'll have to check their inventory when they come out.
286. 286. That's a residence report. A minute ago, they saw and heard large
So
fireworks coming from the area.
keep sending in the comments. Make sure, I know Bob and Pat remind you a lot, but stay kind. Be nice to people. You can talk bad about me if you want, because I'm too old to care. Oh, we were asked to say a prayer for Ron Findorf, retired MPD officer. I don't know why, but I saw that in the comments.
He passed away. His
No.
funeral was today, and I worked with him on the north side as a cop. Really good cop.
Great
Say hi to
guy.
Buzzy Bone, you guys.
We did. We said hi to Buzzy, and that we were having people pray for her health.
That's nice.
Good friend of ours. So,
Lisa Clemens is on tonight too.
oh, Lisa Clemens is out tonight.
Yep.
Hey Lisa, how are you doing? I miss you.
I miss you too. She's doing some great work on the north side. Is that A Mother's Love, I believe, is the name of her organization, but love it. So we're gonna have to check the supplies that Bob and Pat just brought back.
That's us to talk about our history.
So Brett and I go way back. I met him when I was an officer.
Yeah.
I think it was when I was new to the gang unit
Yep.
in Minneapolis, and
I
you
was
were at
the juvenile. I was a sergeant in the juvenile unit.
and I was working a lot of Southeast Asian gangs. We are. And Brett asked me to help him with a project doing community work, which turned into the Southeast Asian Community Leaders and Police Officers Forum. I think I said that right.
Yeah, we did that for quite a while. We worked with a lot of people in the Hmong and Lao and Vietnamese community. It was really rewarding work. I know him and I did. We worked on a case where a Lao gang member, we were trying to get him with a gun, and it just went kind of a little sideways. We never were able to get him with the gun, but we spent a lot of time together. And I remember telling somebody, he was an officer, I was a sergeant, that that someday I might work for him. And it did turn out many years ago I did work for him. So Mike was a great boss, a great leader, a good friend, and a great cop.
Hey, wait a second. I haven't died.
No, he hasn't died.
Isn't my
I'm just
eulogy.
saying he's one of the good guys that I miss.
You know, we've tried to keep this Live on Patrol not a kiss-ass operation.
Okay. There's some guy trying to get in the door here. I'm sitting in his seat. We're going to turn you back over to Bob and Pat, but I also wanted to say hi to my son Danny and Henry and to Nick and Kelly, and Ann probably is on her way to work. Love you, honey. Bye.
You guys gonna be out here rolling for a while?
A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
All right, yeah, Brett, don't leave too. You can stay out here till 2 anyhow.
Well, I'm not sure about 2.
Well, 1 maybe.
Okay. Yeah, we'll give her a
Central. It's a Central.
Good, good.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for holding the fort down.
We'll see you.
Confirmed it was fireworks from 1478.
Well, actually,
They
wait,
wasn't
one
creating
last
any
view of that.
fireworks.
Hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em horns from Texas. Well, I know what we got to do though, Pat. Can you throw a couple pounds of pressure into that front left?
Absolutely.
We gotta get a couple pounds of pressure before we hit the streets here. Don't take much. We're just down like 3 or 4 pounds.
Yep.
You use your calculation, I assume, right? The 3 or 4 second
Indeed.
rule. 3 or 4 second rule.
Yep.
I want you to know, backseaters, I had a healthy bottle of milk. Oh, which is all good. Whew. So we're going to stroll up Payne Avenue to see how that crowd is enjoying the rest of their night. Make sure it's all safe there. Again, we're going to adjourn a little early because we got an open house tomorrow. We're going to try to get there by 10:45 or so to get everybody ready. So tomorrow you'll have a bunch of squad cars and equipment out front of the Law Enforcement Center, 425 and Grove Street. And then inside on the first floor you'll see the arraignment court, our lobby, and the warrant office. On the second floor will be our training unit and the firearms range. You'll be able to see our firearms range and part of our training area for the jail, a mock jail cell, as well as a virtual tour, really a video tour of the jail. Then third floor, Pat and I will be there to meet and greet, and hope you'll stop by. Just so you know, we have, the sheriff's office has several different buildings. This is just our downtown office. Our patrol station out in Arden Hills is a different location, but this is our largest building. And then of course we have a water patrol station on Owasso, but you will see some boats tomorrow. And we're going to have golf carts for elderly for parking. If there's a problem getting to and from your car, we are going to have some people on golf carts escorting you to the building. But Rev Spence and Jelly Joe are going to do a online tour sometime, probably around 1 or 2. Be live on patrol, and you'll be able to see our offices there, and they will probably have actually better access than the Citizen. We just don't have time to get everybody through everything. So if you haven't shared this tonight yet, if you just popped on, if you wouldn't mind sharing it so people can go back and listen, make sure they get the information for the open house tomorrow at 425 Grove. Should be fun. It might rain. Who knows?
Still be fun, even if it does. And regarding a lot of comments I'm seeing on here, you can't hear everything that goes on outside the car. I did have a brief conversation with that lady who was sitting in the alcove by the tire pressure. And unfortunately, we don't have any more gift cards right now today.
We would have loved to give her one. Under Sheriff Mike Martin and I talked on Tuesday at the Violent Crime Summit. I don't know if you saw the video that we posted on the Live on Patrol page, but that's a little summary of some of the talk. But each of us talked for an hour. Andrew Luger was there as well. A panel of other police officials there discussing law enforcement, crime. My focus is on violent crime and carjacking, but everybody has a different area of expertise. Mike was there to talk about gangs. I gotta call my young son here and see, make sure.
116.
Hey buddy, just checking what's up with you.
License, Charles, uniform, X-ray, 358.
What's our EOT then going to be? Yep. Say that again. No, because you got to get up too early for that. So, you got the RS tack on too, Pat?
Yes, I do. Well. You did good on the air thing, Pat. You hit it right on the head. Thank you.
Yeah. You probably got a few of your own shout-outs for people's birthdays to do, huh? I mean, we don't actually get time to check all the messages on Live on Patrol, to be honest with you. It's a huge problem for us, but
This will be report 910-534 and 220 LPOT.
all right. Well, so and I'm going to give these to you. These are the messages coming in on the Live on Patrol page, Pat. You can scroll down and hit a few of them, see what's anything that try to cover. But normally the next day Alex tries to get to them, but we never get to them during the night. we haven't been on the west side of the freeway. Just to be fair to our constituents, we better get over there.
So here's a little tip, and I'm glad, Nancy, that you brought this up. If you turn the volume all the way down on your device, closed captioning will pop up on the screen during the live. So that was a good point to bring up.
On Facebook or YouTube?
I know on Facebook. I'm not sure about
YouTube. You can hit a button if you see on YouTube. It depends how you're watching on a computer. You can click closed caption on. The problem is if you got YouTube on your television, you may not be able to click the closed caption on. But on the computer, you can. Things are different when it's streamed right directly through Xfinity.
I think on a TV, if you turn, you have the option to turn closed captioning on for everything.
Yeah,
And I believe if you do that, it works on YouTube also.
Yeah, the TV's closed caption, you're right. I don't know if it works on my Muntz 1953 black and white Muntz TV that Mel Jazz sold me, but those antique TVs are probably worth some.
But thank you, Nancy, for bringing that up. AJ Baelish, your aunt and uncle, Christine and Mike. 22nd anniversary today. Well, happy anniversary, Christine and Mike.
If you didn't watch our earlier segment or Tuesday segment, I hope you do, just so you can help us solve the homicides or criminal vehicular homicide case. And rest assured, we are working it with the St. Paul Police Department very aggressively.
Very top.
I missed it. Scroll. Swipe it down.
Sorry.
That one?
No.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey guys! Too late to be beeping them with the siren, huh? Too late. County Road E.
2164 arrived.
He's studying. How's it going?
Hi.
Traffic.
Alright, we're gonna head to the other side of town.
5365.
Maryland Forest 987-830.
Maryland Forest.
So who's the cutest little kid we ran into in the
Copy,
last
Maryland and Forest.
2
This is
weeks?
verifying plate is
Maybe ever.
987-830.
Yep.
Katie. Selling the Gatorades over on, what was that, Agate?
Agate, yep. Agate, Cayuga. Cutest little girl ever. I hope some of you backseaters stopped over there and Agate, Cayuga and bought some bottle pop from can pop from her.
108. Just advising that DSC, the call is requesting.
Because we asked her, this is the cutest answer ever, and this is the mark of awesome parents. Katie, what are you selling for this for? And I'll never forget this till on my dying day. For my future.
That was awesome.
for my future.
Lot 311.
What kind of 5-year-old, 6-year-old is planning for their future? For my future.
That was so cool.
I looked, by the way, I drove by their house the other night. They have an amazing terraced, lit, landscaped yard.
Where's this?
The house that we were at. But if you look at it at night, their lighting, you know, some people are amazing at lighting their yard with landscaping. I'll drive by when we go over here and I'll show it to you. It's well, you know what's going to happen as soon as we head over to the western part of St. Paul. Those Hyundai Kia kids are going to jump out on the east side.
Oh yeah.
Bravo 166 COT. Copy, have a good night at 365.
Nicholas and his daughter Stella watch Live on Patrol every Friday night together. She's going to turn 9 on Sunday. Well, Stella, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Thanks for letting me know, Nicholas.
Yeah. And when Pat says something he shouldn't, just do like I did with Kelsey. Just repeat these 3 words. Bad word, bad word, bad word. So we are on Jackson Street over here in the Rice Street North End neighborhood. Seen many a chase over here. Many a chase. My first chases on the job was chasing a young man in a 64 Chevrolet. Keep in mind this is 1977. From the district I patrol over on Dale through Rice Street over here to Jackson. He might be listening now because he's old, mature, and his name was Danny. I won't mention his last name. But his brother was Jimmy. Jimmy's one of our backseaters. And Jimmy but Danny was 14 years old, which then seemed like really young for car thieves. But he literally could not see over the steering wheel.
Unreal.
But he learned his lesson. He went to Boys Totem Town, made some corrections in his life, and did great. Check it out. Oh, that's not them. That's a neighbor there. But check out this landscaping in this yard here, right here. You see?
That is so cool.
Is that beautiful? Well, look at the lighting. That's
a beautiful yard.
That's Katie's lemonade stand right there. Oh, they got lighting on each of the trees too.
Well, Samantha Colvin, I hope you didn't fall asleep early. You and Joe, who's a Coma Park kid, and you're an East Sider.
I'm in the West Side parking lot.
You guys got married last week. And congratulations.
Okay, in 2 minutes, you guys turn on the Reels program. Text us what's going on in 2 minutes. What's that? That beep.
Oh, that's going to be the LTEC.
That's it. In 2 minutes, On Patrol Live is concluding.
I'm not sure it ever got up and going tonight.
You don't think?
It may not have.
Oh, they had to have one city. They got like 3 or 4 cities going at once, right?
Well, we kept getting messages that all the screens were black. They were having technical difficulties.
How can that possibly be?
And somebody messaged us saying, way too many commercials. Well, we don't have commercials. We just talk a lot.
Commercial-free educational broadcasting.
There you go.
Brought to you by TP&B. Oh.
Well, Jamie, we'll definitely give your husband Brian a shout out. We're delighted he had a clean scan after his cancer fight. Congratulations.
Yeah, so many people out there fighting cancer, but the success stories now are outweighing the losing stories. So American medicine has come a long way. Looks like we might have to get another COVID shot at some point, though, Pat. I don't know. They got a new one now, a normal vaccine that isn't the RA version. We're over on Rice Street, folks, headed up toward Bourne's Bar. We'll make a swing through the Foundry. National Night Out is coming up on, what is it, August 2nd or 3rd?
I'm not sure.
Take a look at the calendar. But we will be out on a National Night Out like we were last year, making some rounds of different activities, stopping around. I hope you'll join us for National Night Out. A COVID-free National Night Out.
Call 374.
How's it going, gentlemen?
See our suspect through the window. Can you have 328 quarter 4?
But the Foundry is having their own National Night Out too.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And they are... Mike is going to put himself in a dunk tank.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he called me and asked me if you'd be willing to be a celebrity dunk tanker.
No, that's okay.
I'm sorry, 132.
I told him I'd get back to him on that.
132,959.
Come on, let's just face it, backseaters. If there was a celebrity dunk tank for Pat, would we all come or what?
Did you copy?
Maybe next year at the next open house. Huh?
Maybe.
That's fine, 302.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Time will tell.
What's going on, bud? Hey, guys. How's it going?
Whoa!
Missed it by that much. You like to be surprised, Pat. You're one of those guys that likes to use hot sauce on his Leanne chins just to see how surprised you can be.
Hey, guys.
How's it going?
How are you?
How you guys?
Good. How are
Good,
you? Good to see you. Good to see you. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Just celebrating?
No,
Drinking
hanging out.
Hanging out? Hey,
Hi.
buddy. How's it going?
Got a little something for you.
Rice
How'd
Street,
you like to be a
Rice Street Matt is keeping you
junior
safe, huh?
deputy?
Hey,
Those are stickers.
we watch you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pull up my phone.
Thank you for watching.
Hey.
You got to go to the front of the car.
Oh, right here?
No, in front of the camera.
Oh.
There you are. You'll be able to check yourself out later.
All right, stay
guys
safe.
boys be
Stay safe. Stay safe.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
safe.
All right,
All right,
take
buddy.
care.
Love you guys.
Thanks
Take
a
care.
lot.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. See
Bye.
you,
Love what you guys do.
buddy. Thank you. Rice Street Matt is there. Matt took Mickey's place when he passed away.
Yes, he did.
Secure in Rice Street. backseaters, for those of you that have made some stuff, sold stuff, and then bought gift cards, if you got any old shirts or artifacts that, you know, from last year's 1-year reunion you want to bring and sell them, please do. No sense in letting that stuff go to waste. If you got stuff, just set up a table outside, a little card table, and anybody who wants to sell some of their Live on Patrol stuff that they made for the purposes of donating a portion to gift cards, that is awesome.
And the man who did the caricatures last year,
Yeah, he's coming back.
he's coming back.
Very good.
He's going to be set up outside,
Good.
weather permitting.
We can probably get the caricature guy spot inside if it's raining. Probably won't do any sales inside. That gets a little complicated. But definitely can do some caricatures. Tin Cups looks busy. I feel like we talked to this lady yesterday. What's going on tonight? Anything?
Getting low, 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 low.
Well, go on in there.
You were getting low.
See if there's any good men in there.
You don't want to meet somebody in a bar. That's cool.
You should go to church. I mean,
Really? Watch
yeah.
my car. Okay?
I'm gonna watch it for a little bit, but I gotta go
Watch my
up.
car because my Kia got stolen on the 8th and they crashed it. So now I'm in my other car. I
Is
got
this a
PTSD.
Kia or
No,
what?
it's not. But you know, once something happens, you just get PTSD and it's just horrible.
What kind of Kia did you have?
A 2020 Forte, red. They
Where-
crashed it on Johnson Parkway in Maryland.
Yeah, I
So
was
let
there.
me ask you
I
a
was
question.
there.
So
We
let
were
me
there.
ask you a
I think it
question.
was 4 little kids.
Okay, so why did I only get a letter for 2 of them?
What do you mean a letter for 2 of them?
I got a letter for 2 of them. Court hearings are the 9th and the
Because the
11th.
other ones, because generally only the drivers will get charged, but sometimes the younger ones without records will get let go until their next time.
Okay, so why are they just getting charged with tampering with the vehicle?
Probably because they couldn't prove who was actually the driver. You know, listen, I don't agree with it. They should all go, because it wasn't gone that long. That car wasn't. No car wasn't gone that long.
No, my iPhone was in there.
That short period of time, they all should be charged with theft of an auto. Okay,
Right.
auto theft. But you're gonna have to call the county attorney's office and figure out why that is. But here's the thing: in the juvenile system, whether it's auto theft or tampering, it ends up being the same penalty. But I'm really nice to meet you. Yeah, we were there. We were.
I was actually off duty
Yeah.
when it went flying by me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
You
was
saw
at
it.
work.
Yeah.
Like, I came outside and I'm like, my coworker.
Where was that at? Where was your work at?
Kennard and Minnehaha.
Yeah, like 1700 block of Minnehaha, right?
It's 1654.
Yep, yep.
Minnehaha.
Small world. Well, do you watch Live on Patrol?
No.
We've been warning you about this forever. You got to get one of
you
those
know
clubs.
what? I am the first one to file a lawsuit against Kia
Awesome.
for the state of Minnesota.
Good
So
for you.
talk to the people today. They're going to go ahead with it.
Who'd you talk to?
Wisconsin has one.
Yeah. Well, good for you. Who did you talk to? The Attorney General's office or what?
No, I called a law firm.
Okay. Because I got a lawyer that's interested in doing that too. You know the woman that got killed over here?
That's what I was saying. Like, they should be sued.
That was
They
a
had
stolen
enough
too.
time to recall them cars and do
Right.
something about it.
Yes.
What's your lawyer's number?
I can't tell you because right now we're streaming live. I'm not going to put it on there, but I can tell you that we've contacted a lawyer to represent a group. And
I need to get in that group too.
well, call us at the sheriff's office.
Okay, what's your name?
Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Just
All
call Ramsey County Sheriff. Ask for my assistant.
Did your car get totaled?
right. Yeah, it did. And the insurance company is paying me. I got gap insurance and regular, full coverage.
Good for you.
And I still got to cover $2,500 of the balance.
Don't you hate that?
My
That-
first time.
that's
and then
not right.
I had the car for like 38 days. I made one car payment. One. I put down $4,000,
I'm
and I'm
sorry.
out of all of my money. That's why I'm finna sue Kia, because somebody got to pay me.
Somebody should sue.
These kids are devastating people financially,
Yeah,
and
I
now
can't
they're
go after
and now
their
they're
parents.
killing people.
I can't go after their parents. I can't do anything. Take them to small claims court for what? I'm not. They're tearing up their record now. They ain't gonna be nothing when they get older.
Here, let me do something. Give me your phone. I'm gonna punch my number in, okay? Because you'll be great. We need you to talk to the media. Okay? I'm just gonna dial my number, and then.
Yeah, put it in the notes.
No, I'm just. You have a phone thing on here?
Yeah.
Let's just put it right in here.
So yeah.
All right.
A lady actually, they tossed my wallet out in front of her house. A 79-year-old lady reached out to me through Facebook and said, "Hey, I have your wallet. I don't know what happened." And I'm like thankful for her because
Text me tomorrow your name and stuff. Or tonight. That's my phone number in there. My name, Bob Fletcher. Text me your name and stuff, and we're gonna get your story told to the media. Sorry about that. No, it's not all right, but it's
it can make a difference. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's crazy. You know?
It's terrible. I'm sorry.
Thank y'all for
Go in and enjoy your friends for now. Thank you. Well, that's a sad story, huh? But that's about as true as it gets, right?
Yep.
About as real as it. And who would think we'd end up? Pat and I were at that scene.
Yeah, that's the one we were talking about it last week or the week before. I was off duty going down English Street, and they were driving like madmen north on English.
Not being followed at all.
Nope. Nobody ever pursued them. And they crashed into another car and totaled this poor woman's car.
And probably the other one. The sad part is this woman's insurance company's probably got to pay for the other car too. Because that's how car insurance works sometimes.
Yep.
Then they can try to sue the kids' families, but if they're destitute financially, it doesn't do any good.
Oh, they got a crowd tonight. Let's not try getting between the car and the food truck today.
You know, I saw a replay of that. That was some tactical driving.
I'm telling you.
Those guys must have known we were coming. It might be tighter.
Oh, there's more room this time.
I don't know.
I think.
We'll see.
How you doing?
How's everyone?
That good. You're clearly doing well.
Hey, who's excited to see us?
Nobody.
Oh, Jesus
party
Christ.
pooper.
Security.
Fletcher, when you go through, come back through right here, then come back out. Because
Okay.
we blocked that side off
No,
already.
no. Can I make it through the food truck, or do
Yeah,
I
you
got
can make it past the
do
food
I got to
truck.
do a 21-point
No,
turn?
Were you here last week when he made it through?
Nah, I wasn't here last week.
It took about 40 back and forths, but he got through.
And then we saw one of the ladies that we had run into. How's everyone? Now that guy's got a plan. He brought his own chair. God, there's the smartest guy in the group. You know, when you're here, you're enjoying the night. Don't you want a place to sit? Right?
I guess.
Well, you guys gotta have a place to sit.
Also need a place to park, too.
There you go.
I need around.
Good point. There's quite the ride, huh?
A slingshot.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Hey guys! Hey, you brought your chairs. Smart idea. That's a good idea. That's quite the car right there, huh? Whew. Have a good night. So he wants us to avoid.
Whoop.
What is that? You're gonna have a problem. I think that guy's lost. We good?
Yeah, you got that.
Thank you.
You're good over here.
Anybody
How you
calling? Anybody calling Uber?
Not with lights on it.
Lyft?
Unfortunately, we only go one place.
We're the fastest Uber in town.
Victor Zebra Nora. Nora Lincoln 367. Yeah, the day passing on 2315. 2174. Yeah, the 2315.
Start working earlier.
Yep.
I was looking at some statistics. I think actually the prime time statistically is from 8 o'clock to 11, which probably accounts for why the what do they call it? Probably accounts for why Live on Patrol is or not on Patrol Live is.
At least you don't mail.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Where you headed now? Minneapolis? Downtown or what? Just out hanging out, huh?
218.
There's a little activity downtown all the time on Fridays.
Go for it.
Just be careful.
6101, code 4. You have the code phone stop. 2316.
I was told that On Patrol Live was going to extend it tonight because of the technical problems, and now there's people saying there's black screens again.
They were going to extend it right on there?
Yep.
4431 take on. I mean, citizen.
We got to look up online and see what the problem was.
Copy to be made.
Well, I hope you guys that are watching both, I hope you go on their comment section there and tell them to turn, if while they're waiting, turn to Live on Patrol.
There you go.
There you go.
Copy to 2317.
What are the, hey, I want to know, what are the 4 cities they have on there this year? I know Richmond is one of them, I think. And you know, if you guys backseaters, send us the names of the cities that they're profiling. So we are we're on Maryland Avenue. We're heading into the Como neighborhood. And in a minute we're going to go by Como High School on our left here. And a lot of good graduates from Como High School. Roy Magnuson, who works with us, as you know,
311.
taught there for many years.
311.
Mark Ross, the union president,
910 Magnolia Avenue East for a
graduated from
condition
Como. I don't know if
for
you
a
knew
gray
that.
sports car
And
that went south on Forest, drove by a high rate of speed and had a kid hanging out the back window of the vehicle.
see, they're on the other side of town. There,
311 copies.
311.
One place is Richland County. I believe that's in one of the Carolinas. I'm not sure whether north or south. South Carolina. Patterson, New Jersey.
Okay.
Beech Grove, Indiana. Nye County.
Okay. Turn that one over.
Robbery earlier.
Could be what it
That's
is.
up to the coppers going on the call.
Yep. So on Forest, there's a great. As soon as we left, like I said, they're watching us, so they know as soon as we leave these sides.
There was a BMW or Mercedes involved in a robbery earlier today on 2019.
It's in Forest. Let's crank it down here. So I'm going to tell a story. So Como, great neighborhood, a lot of good schools over here, etc. And my wife grew up in this neighborhood, and of course her father was Jim Ryder, a council member for the city of St. Paul. But she ended up going to Holy Childhood over here on the other side of Como Lake, on the west side of Como Lake. And but she had a couple good friends, and as life went on, they went to Cretin together. Actually, it was Durham. Cretin Durham was the girls' school back then. But Becky McMahon, now Becky Ronan, and her were good friends in the neighborhood, and she ended up becoming very good friends with Don Redding. And Don Redding's father, Tom Redding, was a St. Paul police commander, senior commander, assistant chief for many times. Him and his lovely wife live over on the west side over there, I think on Delaware or Cherokee. So Becky and Don and my wife have, of course, remained friends over the years. And my wife
Burns Avenue at the Ox Bar and
flew out yesterday to go visit Becky out in Washington State. Actually, Dawn went too. And Becky's daughters there are listing right now. Of course, it's 2 hours earlier there. So Franny and Bella, nice to meet you. Thanks for being nice to my wife, who's hanging out with you guys in Washington. And Dawn and Becky, thanks so much for being my wife's great friends. She appreciates you, and the thing about it is, I promise not to repeat all the stories she's told me about you guys down by the river in the old Cretan days. But I do have a witness that I procured, and I'm calling him tomorrow, Bob Ashton. Bob Ashton said he used to run you out of the river, off the river. Of course, they affectionately knew Bob Ashton as Kojak.
That's right.
Kojak, Officer Kojak, because he was bald. And so, just want to tell you guys that thankfully there's no statute of limitations on river activities. So I wonder if my wife's going to call me now and say, "What the hell were you talking about?" So, we are in Como Park. I love you, honey. I hope you're having a good time with the girls. Kelsey and I got the fort held down here. We're making sure Rocco gets out to pee in a timely fashion.
There you go.
Overbold. And down outside near the concrete wall, underneath the railing, is going to be on the James Street side of the building. 12 W. 22. 538 and 534.
Ocala, Florida, which is, I guess, Marion County, Florida.
They're on the live and patrol?
That's what it says.
Okay.
Five three 534.
Well, again, you guys, if you've heard a message or sent Dan Abrams, tell him we're more than willing to be a backup on the show. You can just tell him 80 years of law enforcement experience is ready.
Vinny Politano, who was with Court TV, actually shared our live stream one night on his
I remember that,
Facebook page.
Yeah.
So some folks in the neighborhood are wondering what was going on at Obb's Bar. I'm going to fill you in here.
Male was not clothing in the parking lot. White male, 30-40, 5'10" to 6 foot thin build. Not wearing.
It was a disorderly conduct call. Squads are out with the man now. He was cutting himself in the bar earlier and came back and was in the parking lot.
Running around naked. That's the case. We changed it to a DOC.
And the squads are out with him now.
That's affirmative. I'll change it in.
Did I hear you say he was running around naked, cutting himself?
No, that was a different call.
Oh.
Correction, 226. And AMA at 876.
Well, actually, that silver BMW or Audi could end up over here now.
What's happening? Because they chased it over there? Or
just because it was driving like crazy over there, they go from one side of town to the other. So, especially you folks on the east side, keep an eye out for a silver BMW or Audi sedan driving recklessly. It's very likely our robbery suspects.
Yep. Guns. And this latest, they might be hanging out the window. And typically, they hit another victim in that.
Yeah, you usually don't stop with one robbery.
Right. University in Lex.
2756. 2756.
Got the Audi taking off on me westbound on Cage Edgerton. I switched south on Jesse. I'm going to try and get up to it here down by Whitehall.
There it is. It's all right where we were. Little did they know.
That's left from you.
We left Alex there.
That should be the robbery suspects, guys.
Yeah, robbery vehicle. Could be a crossover, an SUV. Silver in color.
366 negative. He said it was a sedan, dark tinted windows, about a 2010
That's the
BMW
other
Audi.
one, though. There was another one stolen last week, or 3 days ago.
I lost sight of it. I'm trying to catch up to it. Wasn't a pursuit. It's going to be a SUV, like an Audi Q5 or Q7.
That's the one.
Occupied ×4, black males, and black face masks on, dark tinted windows, no front plate.
Tuesday.
Back Minnesota plate. Last seen was southbound Jesse at about Whitehall.
We are looking for a stolen one.
Received it. Just respond to info. Code for it. He's pulled a 10-3. You can clear it at this time.
Audi Q5. Case in Edgerton. Vehicle was occupied 4 times by 4 black males wearing face masks, no front plate. Vehicle was left in southbound Jesse at Whitehall. May have been involved in a robbery.
SUV Audi Q7 or Q5, no front plate, Minnesota back plate, occupied by 4 black males, last seen heading southbound Jesse.
So here's what happened. We had a stolen Audi here a few days ago. A Q5, actually it was. And that's a little bit of a SUV crossover. The robbery today, which you got to keep in mind, witnesses are only 80% accurate usually. It was described as a sedan. Could be the same vehicle, might not be, but
I'm coming from Central.
But I know we were looking for one.
300 to 322. I'll be out with you in a couple blocks.
And I also know where it's going to go.
I'm in the area.
I just don't know if I can get there faster than them.
322, did you copy?
I'm over here with you, 2 hours. 322 squad 10 full. Staff is saying he went down the stairs from the parking lot, so that's going to get to the Cub Foods parking lot. 325, we copy. Let's back around.
I haven't had a chance to confirm it's still stolen.
Oh, he's right here in the parking lot.
The one from the other day is Delta Sierra Foxtrot 349.
Is he going down the stairs or is he just hanging out there? No, he's in between the trees up in the parking lot.
Last comment was southbound Jesse from Whitehall, but obviously it teased there. He doesn't go any further southbound. Can you clarify that a little bit?
That's 2330.
I can't get my back set over right now. If anybody's talking, I can't hear you. Bravo 142. Worked Sunray earlier, and I dealt with a man named David.
You can switch off encrypted and tell them.
He was wearing white pants. He had my shirt off.
You meant here.
He was up into that area when I left at 2200. The name is indeed David.
I think this is a good idea what you're doing right here.
Yeah.
FYI, Pat, I just ran that plate and he comes back clear, so it must have been recovered.
Copied that.
65. We got medics calling. 4-4.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Here?
Yep, I
As
think so.
opposed to the other one? I mean, there's two different routes they can take.
Yeah.
This one or Cayuga.
Copy, Constable, vehicle 4 medics. Did you say it was for
Can't really
ingesting
cover both
narcotics?
of them. That's the problem.
That's my guy.
I think maybe I'll slightly orient to Cayuga.
To answer Kyle's question that he's not told me, the last spot was southbound Jesse at Whitehall to type up by the dispatcher. So, unknown if it went east or west. The guess is that it went east because I went to block west and looked south, or 2 blocks west and looked south and never saw it cross, so, and I made the blocks pretty quick.
If it went east, then we got a shot. We're gonna find it. Oops. Yeah, this used to go through in the old days. Not so much anymore. Oh, it used to wind around and hook up.
2756, checking status.
Doesn't look that.
Code 4, ma'am.
It's
And just for
we
clarification,
might as well just explore it.
Jesse had Whitehall the last it was seen. And this will be advised for now on and investigate. 374366.
Don't be bringing your girlfriend down here to park. You guys. But it would be a great spot.
Copy, last seen southbound Jesse at Whitehall is 2230.
Great spot. Good parking spot. It's like a movie scene down there. You could shoot one of those movie scenes. Man, it's not often I make a wrong turn, but I definitely did there.
250, Regis.
2233.
Anywhere we go, they're not going to be. You know that, right?
Of course.
Anywhere we go, they're not going to be.
I think this is our best bet over here, though.
Yeah. It's pretty close to the PD, you know. Otherwise, that might want to get up on Cayuga. Too many police cars coming down Pennsylvania. Phelan. Although they've been on Phelan Drive a number of times. Backseaters, if you're out there, you know what we're looking for, let us know. Call 911 first and then text us. Pat will see your 911 call.
I'm just trying to close my
I can turn it
vent.
down. I'll turn it down a notch. Should help. You know, I ride in the car more with you than I do anybody. That's how the thing about being a partner is, you know. Just,
Yep. Ditto.
and let me just say
He's
here.
moving.
They were bored, and then can you create a PCN on the same call?
C957. You don't need, yeah, you don't need to run it. It's just there's all the freaking cars flying down.
Right here in front of me.
Copy, 26.
There's a BMW. It's a blue one though, right?
Yeah.
Squad
They
322,
weren't sure if the robbery
received
was
a hit from your laptop.
BMW
Checking
or Audi.
status.
But it was
Correct.
definitely gray.
It was silver, gray,
Yeah.
and a sedan.
I do 36.
Yeah, we didn't last over there in the western part of the city that long, did we? We got all the calls on too, so if there was something going on over there, we would know. They had their excitement earlier. That car crashed at Deal and Union.
Change this to DOC, cleared GOA. 2667.
Female had a fall and a possible broken hip. 4431 Tango Mel.
TJ and Samantha just had a baby boy and named him Crosby Locken. Born Tuesday the 12th. Congratulations.
Fluctuate my copy to 2099 Fort Parkway at the Walgreens. I was suspicious for a group of 8 males that are hanging out behind the Walgreens at 2338.
Huh. So it's 11:39. Kids have left the playground. Hopefully most of them are home. But kids today, they don't necessarily go home at 11:39.
That's very true. Skylar Gonsoski, 12th birthday today. Thanks for being a backseater, Skylar. Happy birthday.
I'm just thinking, I bet On Patrol Live doesn't do birthday shout-outs. What do you think, Pat?
I'll bet not.
I'm just starting to wake up.
Please don't say that.
Just starting to wake up. Backseaters. Just starting to wake up. What do you think that car's waiting for? Is that ours?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Is that Kyle?
I believe so.
Okay.
Thought I recognized the plate. I think.
I thought they were going to snipe us. That was a suspicious vehicle.
Yep.
You guys.
Oh.
He's just,
I know.
What
All in the neighborhood.
I said, what do you think?
What are they doing over
What do you think
there?
that car's waiting for? What do you think?
Well, I cut down Payne just now after Alex's thing, and we had 4 kids walking up, and they gave me the eyeball, and so Alex said his hunch said eastbound Whitehall from Jesse, and so I was thinking, damn, maybe they did double back up Payne and dump it here. So I was just searching alleyways and stuff for that.
They go wherever we're not.
I could do that.
No, they do. That's what they do. They go. As soon as we left, this side, then around, then around. Little do they know that we got backup.
Everywhere. Interesting start to the night, though, huh?
Yeah, really interesting. We didn't go live till it was over, but did you guys get up there a little bit?
We did, yeah.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, as soon as she hopped in, that kicked off, and I'm like, well, what's going on up there?
Yeah, good.
Well, Mike was going up there, so...
Yeah, no, I'm glad you did. I was hoping you went up there.
Yeah.
We had to get gas, so we were sitting at the gas pump, but just wanted to make sure we didn't kill anybody, you know, so it all worked out perfect, right?
Did you get a cheese dog?
I had a chuck wagon.
Ooh.
I saw a car go south. I'm going to go check this one out. You guys enjoy it.
Okay.
Thanks. Well, there's always cars moving fast down Edgerton. Let's just face it, right?
Yep, clear.
But, that one, there was 2 of them.
Fix the MO.
Yeah, well, there's that. Oh, they're not together.
Watch for midnight EOT 161.
Good night.
167.
6-7, good night.
24. 29. Any of the squads for midnight EOT?
Oh, here we go. Midnight EOT.
Have to go for any other squads?
That one up in front was not really driving too bad, right? Up there. But it is taking. That's the one.
Watch that. Watch that.
Let me get the plate.
Oh.
Central squads for Midnight EOT's squad 280.
Yeah, the car we were following was moving a little fast down Edgerton. It turned out it was a squad. I got the plate though. Sierra Hotel Echo, Romeo, India, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Funny.
E squads from NIDOT squad 386. Chief. Copy. Any other central or E squads from NIDOT?
2244.
Oh, Kim
Negative
Thermer
response. Have a good night. 22.
and Norm celebrate 41 years on Sunday.
That is amazing.
Congratulations.
41 years. And by the way, Norm, you are a lucky guy. I'm just going to say, Norm, you're a lucky guy that she married you in the first place. And talk about a great legacy you've left there in terms of your children and grandchildren. And Norm Thermer's father was in law enforcement, a constable. Norm Thermer was a deputy sheriff. His kids now are deputy sheriffs. Is it hug night or what? Is it hug night? Where we get a little hug? What's the occasion?
Just saying goodbye.
Oh no, I don't know if you guys were out for dinner or something special.
No.
What's with all the sights, like the lights?
No, we came to celebrate your event with you, so.
Congratulations.
He called us. He
asked us to make a special trip.
Can you make this date special? It's no cost either.
Thank you.
Get back to what you were doing.
And just so you know, your special moment was viewed by about 18,000 people.
Yes.
325.
Paul Brom's 87-year-old mom, Lorna Brom, is watching tonight and says it's really neat. And more than likely his brother Mark and cousin Todd are watching too. Well, here's a shout out to you, Lorna. Thanks for joining us.
Well, it's definitely something different. All right?
Yeah.
It's relatively quiet in terms of calls right now.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little unusual, to be honest with you. But we haven't got the bar closing yet.
True that.
Hey! Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're looking for some stolens. Hey, how's it going, back? Good. Nice to see you guys.
We found the plate for the stolen red Kia, the Idaho plate.
Oh, that was you.
That was you. Good work. Good work. Very good work. You're good at it. We can use you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look for the Audi now. See, we have a bunch of secret agents out there driving their own cars around looking for stolen.
I love it.
That's really helpful. People like to solve crime too.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Well, I mean, at least the non-electeds.
Amy Rose's husband, Sean, has been with Moorhead PD for 20 years. Sean, thank you for your service.
We got a squad behind us. I was wondering who those bright lights are. How's it going, gentlemen?
How you doing?
We are live. As a disclaimer, we're just letting you know. Yeah,
how's it going, guys?
What's going on? Find that Audi for us, will you? Just stick with it about 2 minutes, and we'll get a whole team on it. You know, just hang in there. Yeah. Oh, hang on one second. See you guys later. Thank you.
It looks like they all walked into the back of a 594 case.
So he's checking here.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark Cermak. You and your wife are celebrating your 44th wedding anniversary today. Happy anniversary, Mark.
Happy anniversary, Mark. Thanks for your volunteer service with the sheriff's office as well. That is one of our community affairs officers. Thank you. If you come to the open house, you're going to get a good opportunity to sign up. You know, we're going to motivate you so much when you're there. By the time you're there, you're going to buy a condo at the sheriff's office, like a timeshare. Well, I'll tell you what, that's pressure, right? You go, you get a free night.
59 Pearl Street. One caller stating they just heard 9 shots, possibly to southwest of the caller. You did see a silver van turn south on Baylor right after the shots were heard last 2 minutes.
Copy that. You can clear last listener. Copy.
100, I copy.
10-22-15.
You can add 114 call and make it primary.
Copy 22-15.
300 to copy for an in-progress assault, 735 White Bear at the Cherry Pit. Male was assaulted, has lacerations on his face and is bleeding. The suspects are still on scene. I'm waiting for more, but they're starting better.
Well, that could be one messy call.
Well, 311. Can you put us on that call? We'll be primary. 300 copy.
So we got a fight at the Cherry Pit. Some guy got lacerated. You don't know for sure if it's with a knife or some other instrument, but you do know there's a lot of people there on Friday nights, and any fight has people on both sides. So things can have a way of deteriorating in these large bar fights very quickly. So we're gonna head in that direction.
311, the suspects are currently refusing to leave. All we have is one female and at least 2 males, no weapons.
Security there's been doing a really good job lately. This is, and it appears to be the bar calling on this.
But they must have asked them to leave.
49.
Right, 420.
20.
2252.
20. I'm 22. Check the
114.
See that flashing light? We're not using our Opticom because we don't want to conflict with the
They did
squads
receive a
that's
second call and they said
going
that
by.
they heard 6 shots. Their address is 965 Cromwell.
They're actually not coming down 7th Street, but the
Copy.
Opticom,
They mentioned southwest
the
as well.
Opticom they're using for
Negative, just the
Mini
first caller stated that.
is obviously activating here.
Copy that. We're not seeing anything, so we're thinking maybe racers. We'll be checking the area.
So we are going to pop through as well.
Copy. Just got an update. The female half is a black female, 30 years old, wearing a brown dress.
Clear right.
Thanks, buddy.
311. The males both have the same description. Black males, 5'7", with short dreadlocks. Both are wearing white shirts.
311 copy.
Did we have a stolen that was FJG tonight?
40. We just received the third caller. They heard 6 shots fired. They're calling from 958 Cromwell. They said that they heard these near Pearl in Cromwell about 2 minutes ago. They also saw a light-colored Dodge minivan and a light-colored SUV last seen heading eastbound on Pearl.
I saw that car that came by with an FJG just...
Copy. We've been here for a couple of minutes. You said that was 2 minutes ago?
We must be in the F category. We get a lot of F plates lately.
Repeat.
2254.
FTD. GMJ.
Yeah.
FDB.
It must just be that we got a lot of Fs.
Yep.
Thanks for checking. a lot of options when going through passing people, but you don't have to go on the opposite lane of traffic. It's kind of nice if you can sneak by them. Turn the red lights on, they're going to pull over. So it's kind of a fine art. Using the lights to your advantage sometimes. Sometimes they're to your disadvantage. Sometimes, as you know, I just use a siren. It's all trying to get inside of the head of the people ahead of you. What are they likely thinking? Are they stopped? Are they moving?
379 Orange Avenue on a suspicion. Unknown people are knocking at the caller's door saying they're going to get the caller. Cop does not have visual, but believes it's two males.
So you see that car pulling out of the driveway there. You just see a light. You kind of just decide, okay, let's pull something.
114. 114. 379 copy. Yep, we did locate some casings out here, Pearl and Cromwell, right in the intersection. Copy, locate casings at the intersection of Pearl and Cromwell.
The worst part about driving at night, you know, there's very few streetlights here, and most of them are secluded by the trees. You know, trying to see somebody crossing the street when you're
Can you call my cop and see where she wants to go?
Something's not right about this.
218. 300. Status check on 311, please.
Hey, stop! Stop! Where are you coming from?
Squad 311, checking your status.
Pardon me?
I'm going to this bar to pick my sister
Yeah,
up.
did she call you?
Yes.
Is there a problem there?
I don't know. I was just seeing the police myself, so I wasn't for sure.
You were what?
I just seen the police myself.
Can you roll your window down?
311, status check.
Can you roll your window down?
Hold on.
I said I just seen the police
All the way.
myself, so I didn't know
Four right now.
what was going on.
Well, something's going on. That's why and you were driving in excess of speed limit and made a sudden turn.
No, because I'd seen a parking across the street. So
511.
Did your sister call you?
Yes, she did.
She tell you there's a fight?
No, she just told me to ask me to come pick her up. I didn't know about a fight or anything.
Okay, what is her name?
Dana.
Dana what?
Graylish.
Did she seem like she was in a hurry?
No. She just seemed like she was intoxicated, but that was it.
Good enough. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. So obviously that car had a little bit of pace to it, quick turn, and Dana Graylish could be one of the suspects in the
That
incident.
is my guess.
That's what she looked. This woman had a little bit of an urgency on her face, didn't she, Pat?
Yep.
Like she's parking right here in the corner, so we'll see. Hey, let's grab the plate before we go any
I got it.
You are the man, Pat. You are the man. Whoa, is it?
Unfortunately, my computer died.
Well, that's okay. We got it for later. But look at the number of cars out here. Jesus moly. Usually it's holy moly, but this is Jesus moly. We are going to. Let us know if you need some.
Tried to get a hold of the victim, but it's ringing a voicemail. I called back security. They believe she might be in front of 347 Smith. Copy, I'll check there.
There seems to be some argument going on there still, Pat.
Mm-hmm.
Squad 616.
616.
Look at a little.
Who's our cop on this?
Cop is the manager named Joanna.
Copy. Has anyone located a victim yet? 374, the victim is downstairs in the basement. We're going to try to get him up. We just wanted the suspect out first. Copy.
So we are here at the Cherry Pit Call was somebody assaulted. They had lacerations to the face. Suspects were one female and 2 males. First thing the officers do, though, they gotta find the caller, and then they gotta find a victim. Caller was apparently the manager here, and the victim and the officers have found down in the basement. We don't know. It sounds like the victim's a male, huh?
Not sure. And I still can't get connected up to the computer. It's thinking.
This is red.
Yep.
So that means you're...
And it says here it's reconnecting.
Okay. Well, talk about ruining a view.
'Good domestic charges, broken arm and bloody face.
Oh, there's capital. Whatever.
$44.92 is that bag.
I think they do need medics.
I'm sorry, go again?
$44.92 grab the vet bag.
Okay.
$44.92 grab the vet bag.
Hello, gentlemen. Good, how are you? Please keep your distance. We appreciate it.
Oh, is it COVID still?
No, it's not COVID.
You don't want to have a chat?
Huh?
You keep calling me a phrase all the time.
What is it?
I don't know. What do you keep calling me over and over again?
I don't remember.
13298.
It's not.
Just stop sending your fans to harass me. That's not very nice either.
I've never sent anybody to harass you.
It's weird how they're harassing me.
Well, that's because of your behavior.
What kind of behavior am I?
Well, I don't know, but if someone's troubling with your behavior, they might.
At your direction, they might do
No, that's not true.
That's not what's happening?
Are you covering the cherry pit, or you just really want to focus on us?
I think it's more entertaining to talk to you.
Yeah, I think a lot of people probably agree with you.
44.92. We're code 4. The child is consciously breathing.
So what happened here?
Not sure.
You're not sure?
Not sure. We believe somebody got assaulted, but we don't have any direct information. We're waiting for St. Paul to sort it out.
They're really good at that.
Yeah, you should tell your fans to calm down on the harassment and the threats of bodily harm.
I got a curiosity. How are they harassing you?
So they've actually threatened bodily harm to me.
And how do they do that?
So you don't have comments on your YouTube,
No.
but I have comments. So they do that through the comments there.
Well, why do you think that's happening? Well, maybe you could shut your comments off too.
Why would I do that? I like free speech.
Oh, well.
I know you don't appreciate free speech, but I do.
Well, it sounds like you're not too happy with it right now.
Well, they're doing it at the direction of you.
No,
so
they're not.
That's what I'm not happy about.
I have never directed them to me leave any comments. I don't even like comments. That's why we block them.
I know you don't like free speech. You really dislike free speech.
Well, you get plenty of it on our air, so I guess the evidence suggests otherwise.
Well, I'm letting you know that it's happening.
Yeah.
And they've done it at your direction because they
Okay, can you give me one example of where I have given them direction to harass you?
So I believe you told them to go express their opinions on my page.
Well, let me know when I did that. The only time I did do that was when you guys were filming an innocent victim that was young and had been injured, and I really thought that was inappropriate.
Okay. And I actually had other information that you disregarded at that scene, if you remember correctly. because I had filmed that person, the actual suspect, beforehand.
Yeah.
And you disregarded what I was telling you that night.
I don't remember any of
I know you
that,
don't
but
remember that. That's
but it
convenient.
never is appropriate to try to outwardly stand 10
So
feet
I
away
had
from.
to insert myself on that scene because I had other information that you wouldn't listen to because you're too busy filming or whatever.
No, just
I know you didn't take the report that night.
Just because, yeah, I didn't take the report.
I know you didn't take the report, even though you were the first law enforcement.
It's not as if you have a lot of credibility with law enforcement officers.
I have lots of credibility.
With law
I don't
enforcement?
have credibility with you because of the way you act.
How about with law enforcement in general?
Because of the way you act.
How about with law enforcement?
I know a lot of these officers, actually.
And
I think you'd be surprised.
I would be shocked.
You don't film people for a couple years and not get to know them.
Here's the beauty of it is we're both entitled to our opinions, right? We're both entitled to our opinions.
I think you lack credibility, actually.
Well, you told me that every time you come up. Why does this conversation still keep coming up? You came over to me, right? You came over to have this conversation. I'm not trying to have I'm politely letting you express yourself.
Doing law enforcement actions over here, but you're filming instead.
I'm politely letting you express your opinion on our transmission. So anything that people decide about you is based upon what they hear from you.
People decide about me based upon what you tell them.
Okay, that's what you're telling.
I think that's where you lack.
You keep telling yourself because you really aren't in touch with how you actually are perceived by others.
I'm not in touch with how I'm perceived by your fans. No,
okay.
No, I'm not.
You're
Because
not.
I don't visit your fans' websites or their little pages because I don't like an echo chamber, right? So I like to hear.
Just so we're
opinions.
clear for anybody that came up on, I was parked here. You were over there 50 feet away, and you walked over to have this conversation, right? So we're clear.
You're free. You guys are just sitting here.
You're free at any time to walk away and end this conversation.
You gonna charge me with something?
No, I'm just letting you know if you're uncomfortable with the fact that these backseaters, the backseaters are listening to you.
I'm happy they're listening.
They're forming an opinion of you while you sit here, and if
they've already formulated an opinion based upon your.
Well, there's another 5,000 new people who are listening right now.
That's something you don't really grasp, I don't think.
Well, I'm not going to debate whether I do or do not grasp. I'm just telling you that the backseaters form an opinion based upon what you do, not what I do.
And the backseaters is your pet name for your fans or whatever? Is that
they gave themselves that name.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't keep up fully with your show.
It's not a show. It's an
I just know when they come over to my channel and
it's an educational
assault on me that you should actually be looking into.
Why don't you make? I'll tell you what you should do. Make a police report in the jurisdiction with which you live.
Okay, so your jurisdiction.
Where do you live?
So your jurisdiction.
Where do you live?
I live in Ramsey County.
But
where do you live?
What city?
Where do you live?
It's none of your business.
It's none of your business.
Okay. Well, you're the one complaining about. I'm offering you opportunity.
You know exactly where I live. You've known my name for how many years?
I don't even know your name. Alex knows your name, but I don't know which one of you is which.
How do you not know the difference between two people?
I do, because I just don't pay attention to you guys.
You pay a lot of attention when you talk about us.
Obviously, you're very sensitive. You have very sensitive feelings.
Yeah, dude, I'm super sensitive. Super sensitive. I don't like people threatening bodily harm on me. I don't know how.
No one should ever do that, and if they have,
that to you.
You should make a report and have a.
I think that you used the word extinguish, and they wish my blood would be completely drained out of me, and it was one of your fans.
It wasn't me.
I know it wasn't you. It was one of your fans.
Well, if you want to follow up on that, you should make a report to the jurisdiction that has primary police responsibility.
You think they'd be prosecuted?
I think if there's a repetitive thing, yeah, I think they would be. I think they would be prosecuted for terroristic threats.
So you'll look into that.
If you live in one of our 7 contract cities, we'll look into it. If you live in St. Paul, you got to.
You don't contract with St. Paul. You just hang out here and shoot video.
He's talking to you.
How you doing, buddy? We can talk too if you want. I think you were just illegally parked in the road. Why don't you go take care of the car that was illegally parked in the road there, yelling epithets out the window?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know words are hard for you.
Well, I just don't know what you're talking about.
So when a car stops in front of you and blocks traffic, that's against the law, right?
Who did that?
I don't know. It looked like a tow truck driver that had some things to say.
He just slowed down for a few minutes. Jesus, seconds.
So that's not illegal since he was a supporter of yours.
I have no idea if he's a supporter. Was he saying something that indicated he supported us?
You're funny, man. You're a funny guy.
We're sitting in the car.
How long have you been a politician?
Oh my goodness. You know my record as well as anybody.
No, I don't.
Well, it's all public. It's all in the public domain. I guess our job is done here. It looks like the victim's going to the hospital.
It does.
They have not found a suspect.
They do have somebody in handcuffs there. So
Patrick's trying to work. Get the computer running again.
You know they make mounts for those.
Yeah, it takes up too much room.
I'm sure some of my tax money could pay for that too.
Ooh. Bike. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you very much for. God bless you. Thank you for saying that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, should we go roll on the east side a little bit?
Yeah.
Have a good night.
You have a good night, Pat.
Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you. Well, a lot of you right now are texting us and asking, why did I stay there that long? Right?
Pretty much.
And the answer is so that he wouldn't bother the officers that were doing their job.
We kept him out of the scene.
That's the whole answer. So he wouldn't bother the other officers. We provided a minimal service to our fellow officers. Anybody that's threatened in social media or should make a report to their local jurisdiction. And if anybody is threatening people, it's completely illegal. Do not do it. If you know someone that's doing them, tell them that to cease. Doesn't matter who the people are. Just if you don't like them.
It's fine if you don't like him. That's your right.
Yeah.
It is not fine to threaten anybody.
Never. And it is chargeable. If you do it and they can identify you, it's chargeable. And
114.
We do charge people with threats over the internet.
2349. Thank you.
I don't understand this. Could not connect to server. Please verify internet connectivity and server address. I don't know why that's happening.
Maybe have you tried shutting the whole thing off?
Yeah, let's try that.
That's
just like with a phone. That's always the.
It's either that or the hammer. Can you still use the hammer on them? So just keep in mind there's a difference between being critical and being threatening.
382.
What they sought to assist and a sergeant to copy 892 4th Street East upper unit for an assault. College friend was shot in the upper leg.
Whoa, where was that?
892 4th Street East.
382 copy.
327 on break.
320, same traffic.
You still got RS tack on somewhere? Sounds very quiet, very quiet.
10 14 minutes.
I'm going to go on just to bring closure to this last 20 minutes. Okay? I'm going to conduct an investigation. I'm going to have Alex conduct it. As to which law enforcement officer is a supporter of those people.
382. We don't have any suspect information, but it looks like someone shot into the house.
225.
I just, sometimes you just gotta, your brain just wants more information. This is one of those cases.
Peter,
Hang on a
marked
minute.
suspicious. Color states a male tried to steal her phone. About 20 minutes ago, suspect is a black male in this area. 6 foot thin build, wearing a white t-shirt, gray pants. You can meet your caller at the corner of St. Clair and 7.
Something's going on here that's unusual. I don't know what it is, but unusual. It's the live on patrol unusual section. What do we?
Like, everything okay?
Yeah, I tripped back there. My foot is hurting. I'm looking to see if it's bleeding.
Oh no!
Here, I thought you were bent over throwing up.
Oh no!
It is that time of night. Have a good night.
What are you putting on there? A little analgesic or what?
No, just
320 myself on 3.
Oh, that's your light.
That's,
yeah, it's a flashlight so I can see it. And I don't have my glasses.
There you go.
Thank you.
Repeat your number.
No, it looks all right. I mean, I still got the toe.
320.
So,
Hallelujah.
that's a good thing.
You take care, you
All right,
guys.
see ya.
Well, Dave Martin and a couple other people, and you, boss, that was a great idea. We're back up and running in a minute.
You sure? The idea of being shutting it off?
Yep.
That must be a freaking genius. I'm an IT specialist now. I'm an IT specialist.
Looking good. Looking good.
2540 EOT.
Oh, the green. It turned green over there.
Yep.
That's important.
I'm not sure if it's a yes.
Oh, there's a car coming down. Howard, should probably check that one out.
Perfect timing because we're back up. I can run the plate.
Call 327, can you repeat? Victim upstairs shot once in the upper leg through the wall. We're crying and trying to hit now.
I think we're all right.
Copy, victim
A
is
little
upstairs shot in the leg.
older than our
Came through the wall.
suspects.
Applying tourniquet now. Suspect here.
So we had an Invergrove Heights stolen.
And
We
it
had
is
Call
clear.
327, our medic's cleared
Oh,
in.
you got it?
Yep.
How do you look around the corners, Superman? Forget the Batman. You're Superman. X-ray vision.
It's not Batman. It's Pac-Man.
Yeah, you know, if you keep going with that, people are going to call you Pac-Man. Can you make that sound?
I probably can, but I have no desire
I
to.
just want to say this. My wife is the best Pac-Man / Lady Pac-Man player in the world.
Is that right?
Yeah, she is the best. So if you want to try and challenge her someday, invite her to a bar with a Pac-Man. She will come, and you will not beat her. She like has the whole Pac-Man routine memorized.
Wow, they had to put a tourniquet on him.
Copy, tourniquet applied. Medics now.
We do not know where. The only legitimate shots fired was over there on the Western District, over there off of Seal and
Cromwell?
Do you guys need more help inside?
That doesn't mean it couldn't happen. What did you say this would happen?
This was on East 4th. Gunshot through the wall.
Oh, through the wall.
Hit the victim in the leg. Came from outside.
come from the front. One trying to cover up to 1668 Shelby Avenue, behind the commercial audible line that covers the front motion at 19.
So just for your preparation, we're going to wrap up at 1 tonight. We'll see you at the open house if you can't make it there. I'm going to say that there, just because of the amount of auto thefts we've had, there is a possibility that Pat and I might go live tomorrow night for a little bit. Well, partially because my wife's out of town.
Oh, okay. I got you.
All right.
But let's shoot for an early one if we do.
Yeah, I'm just thinking the Slice of Shoreview. By the way, tomorrow morning, if you live in the northern suburbs, you should head out to the Slice of Shoreview parade. 10 o'clock, Victoria Street there off of County Road E. The parade chairman, Todd is our parade chairman. He works with us. He's invited all of you guys to come out and enjoy the parade at 10 o'clock. Then, immediately afterward, enjoy the Slice of Shoreview Festival at Island Lake Park. It's a great festival. One of my favorite, actually. And my favorite part is the giant water slide created by the Lake Johanna Fire Department on the back side of their hill.
4616 camera on one side of the
They get
house.
the fire hoses out, big piece of plastic. There are bullet holes in front of the house there on 4th Street. What amazes me, though, there were no calls of shots fired. You know, do they make a machine that can tell you when the shots are fired?
You know, I think I've heard of something. They call it spot shotter. Shot spotter.
Shot spotter. That's
shot spotter. That's
what it is. There was no calls from the neighborhood about shots fired on the street through the house. Now, what if the guy would have got killed? He'd be laying there till morning, or maybe later.
Copy. Hotel X-Ray Golf 244 has a bullet hole in the front window on the driver's side.
Well, Jessica, one of our backseaters, her son had his car stolen uptown Minneapolis just this evening while they were out to dinner. A 2018 blue Hyundai Sonata.
Jesus.
Plate number BFB, like Bob Frank Bob, 826.
The Sonata, is that the sedan?
That's the sedan. BFB 826.
And where was that taken from?
31st and Garfield over uptown.
Damn. It's an epidemic.
Yes, it is.
And it's only going to stop when the violators are incarcerated for a period of time, that the message is delivered that you can't keep doing it. Isn't it funny how there's hood on the projection, but no really hood there?
Mm-hmm.
Never could quite figure that out. We're over on McKnight here, patrolling the border of St. Paul and Maplewood, looking for stolen Kias or Hondas.
David area is Jenks and Jesse.
He's going to find that one again. A lot of times when we're not live, Pat will sit on surveillance down there for long periods of time in their Wilder playground.
94, I can head your way.
Squad 327.
Are any of these bullet holes in the house on the first floor? There are victims on the second floor. We have
I just got a big old group of kids walking around. So they're waiting for someone to pick them up and they're looking for a car. Negative. It's location. Looks like it's actually Jenks and Jesse. They're northbound on Jesse at Jenks right now. Just poking around the area looking to see if there's one staff. Talk to you, there's no plates on.
Eastbound Dayton Road.
Dayton Road.
Contact one is now in use, Hennepin County, 24 minutes.
Hennepin County.
On the French Lake, westbound French Lake.
You know where that is?
Nope.
Towards Elm Creek Crossing.
Anybody know where French Lake is in Hennepin County?
Must be the western suburbs.
Going off the road, west of Bel Air, out kind of towards the pond back here. South of French.
Maybe it's the motorcycle.
Thanks, Jim. He says, Monticello.
Down there.
Really?
Somebody says way west on 55.
Yeah.
Having on visual off-road west of Bel Air. Here's one.
Coming in the area.
Champlain.
21st Million. I copy the mail for left off of westbound on County Road. The going to be a white mail rainbow block railing
Come up to Elm Creek Crossing.
westbound French, approaching Elm Creek.
4440 miles, 20 minutes.
Hey, when you come and see the Durango tomorrow,
Say what?
just telling people when they stop and see the Durango tomorrow, it's not going to be very clean inside. This is the real Durango.
5220, we'll be checking the Brookside neighborhood.
Just like us, what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Copy, checking the Brookside neighborhood.
Don't touch anything. You never know what you're going to pick up.
I got him. Yeah, 5220 if they're up, that'd be great.
37 on what you're looking.
Alright.
Mr. Plate, Juliet, Charlie, Juliet, 6
How's the back here? 10967.
Copy back there to 10927 French Lake Road. First minute, can we get a 10 delay on the pretty left?
Approximately 1 to 2 minutes, just left. I think it'll be 7 Brookside Trail, perhaps. Kind of backs up to Elm Creek Park Reserve. He probably made it into the park. Yeah, he took this trail.
They must have a Battle Creek Park over there, too.
Yeah.
So 366, I copy you're on Route 330 Hyacinth Avenue East for a DOC for an orange Dodge Charger and orange and white box truck occupied by 4 black males, possibly in their teens, dumping leaves and bags in the street. Lastly, heading westbound Maryland from Westminster. Would you like to run it
Make
back?
sure they copied that.
What's that?
Teens in a reckless car, a Charger and a box truck. Headed westbound Maryland from Westminster.
That vehicle is showing as a potential area.
Teens driving.
Westbound Maryland from Westminster. Reckless
Charger and a box truck. Teens.
Dodge Charger and a box truck. This broadcast.
Copy, honey.
Squad 616, I got the case number, please.
Black female, 5'5", 133 pounds, brown eyes, brown hair.
Case number is 133011. 133011. Welcome, 28 minutes.
Charger, but it did say younger kids driving it. Reckless.
Squads are out with a silver Hyundai with no plates at the Foundry.
So we would, I don't think they'll lock
See how that
anywhere in
goes.
here, but this is the way direction it went. Clear traffic.
You have 200 feet en route, or flights en route.
Shots fired, New Brighton.
5220, copy. I think you can mark as code 4. He got into the park and God knows where he went from here. Why don't you cancel state or flight since we've lost total visual or contact? I appreciate everybody for the help.
Copy. Henry County is clear of LTAC 1 and resuming over traffic on the North Main. 30 minutes.
Just in case there's any question, we want you to help us find stolen cars. We got no problem if you go out driving around town, take your girlfriend out for a date.
Find a stolen.
Grab a Dairy Queen. Tell her how much you love her. Say, dear, how would you feel about going look for stolen cars? Start with the Dairy Queen, though.
Spot 616,
Indeed.
327, channel 4.
I'm gonna pause this for a second because I gotta say a name.
Yeah. I just got to tell you, that young man on the bicycle with the helmet that thanked us,
Yeah,
made my night.
absolutely.
Those are the types of genuine, you can see the genuineness in his face. Made my night. Tuesday night it was Katie and her Mountain Dews, but tonight it was
Spot 616 is in power.
616.
Spoken to the downstairs tenant. Everyone down there is fine. She did say she heard approximately 6 gunshots.
She didn't call.
616, you have a lot of background noise. Did you say the tenant heard 6 gunshots?
Yeah, the downstairs neighbor.
Just keep valuable shots Butter could be in every
downstairs
one
neighbors,
of these
they heard
calls
6
you
gunshots
cases
at their
you hear.
unit.
And then we don't have to wait 2.5 minutes for the call to be made, the call to be answered, the entry to be put in, the information corrected, and then sent along to the dispatcher, which is roughly 2 minutes of time. You can get it within 30 seconds. Instantaneously, they say sometimes.
Possibly in relation to that previous shots fired call at 1253 Robin Lane. Caller says their wife was screaming that there was a loud boom coming from behind the house.
Well, this is an interesting name, Mr. Bat Weasel. That car alarm you heard? That was in the background of the call where the man was shot on 4th Street when the officer was broadcasting information.
we know that the car was struck with gunfire. We believe that that's what caused the alarm to trigger, because they put the car plate in the call.
So, no, there was not a car alarm that we ignored.
Pretty funny.
But thanks, Pat.
What kind of car is that?
I think it's a Honda Fit.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That is what it is, and it is clear, and it belongs in the neighborhood.
I bet that gets some good gas mileage.
They do.
In today's world.
They do.
Well, that's fitting. You didn't even catch that, did you? Sorry.
I'm sorry, no.
So that's
that's fitting.
Oh,
okay.
Wasn't that funny, but it is getting a little later, so.
That tends
100
to happen.
copy for shots fired, 992 Seminary Avenue. One caller heard 2 or 3 shots within the last couple minutes. They did hear a vehicle driving away, possibly northbound Chatsworth toward Pierce Butler.
1 copies.
It's a dangerous time in America.
Somebody just said that there's a thunderstorm warning with a warning of 80-mile-per-hour winds.
213.
Wonder where that is.
They did say it was going to be windy tomorrow.
Put me on a parking light. Sorry, it's Foundry.
But
copy.
Wherever that hot heat is, they say that's going to be really windy there.
220 squatted back. 211 East 7th, Unit 426. Assisting medics. There's 3 people down. It's actually going to be in front of the caller's apartment in the hallway.
It's starting to get a little busier.
223, I'll be sending it.
239. 37 minutes.
Well, don't feel obligated to come tomorrow. If you make it, great, but there'll be other opportunities to get together. The reason I mention that, if the weather really gets bad, it's not going to make it too much fun if you got to walk in the rain, or all of our outdoor displays are out in the rain.
225.
We can always have an open house
Watch cancel 220, I'm on
at
223.
the M&H.
220 are clear.
How about that, Pat?
There you go.
Open house at the M&H.
Once we wake up, you're not for welfare checking Kobo and Nagasaki into the evening.
But yes, the open house is rain or shine.
We've got permission to park in the parking lots all around there. So just find yourself a good parking lot somewhere.
There's cameras on 568 Mendoza. I spoke to the residents there. I said he checked the video and the cameras were not activated by anything at that time of the shooting.
Even that one directly
Copy
across the
cameras
street.
on 568 Mendoza.
He gave us
Local
permission
resident
to.
who stated cameras were not
That's
activated at
great.
time of the shooting at 38
The problem
minutes.
is there's a fence there still. So you might have to walk to the end. But we're going to have some golf carts out there to give you a little ride.
United at 39 minutes.
All right. I don't know why we didn't hear that one.
218.
Taken in the last hour from 240 Charles is a 2012 silver Buick LaCrosse. The plate on it is EZX249. ZX249.
What do you think we're following, Pat?
You think maybe it's a
Party
bus?
It's a mini one. I don't think it's a full sizer though, is it?
23.
Copy. Spots 129 and 120. 110. 1896 Wellesley Avenue on a suspicious car.
I hear people.
Sounds coming from outside, possibly knocking on the door.
Yelling.
Unknown if it's more than one person. Just got an update.
Talking loudly.
Within the last minute.
728.
Is that coming from the minibus?
Think so.
728.
Be out on Red Rock Road. Moving a group out of here. Code 4.
20 and 290 clear.
Is that car been here before?
Copy, on Red Rock
I think
Road.
I've seen it.
Plus 4 West Park. Group at 40 minutes.
275. I can't remember that car there.
186.
Traffic portion of the call will be black male, yes, 1. And it'll be Clearport 910, 670 and west.
Bravo 7. Sorry. 325.
Plus 325.
Spear report. 910, 300, 322, 10
Live there or not?
No, way east on Minnehaha.
41
Almost to Maplewood.
Spot 616.
Plus 616.
You just make a note, there's cameras at 897 4th Street. There's no answer at the door. All the lights are off.
Also, a vehicle leave right after the knocking stops.
Copy, cameras at 897 4th Street. No answer at door. All lights are off at 41 minutes. 118 copy.
41 minutes.
4492.
We have one of our backseaters just said that Buick is not stolen. It's a repo on the back of my truck.
Oh, for crying out loud.
So disregard. Well, I'll hold off on that.
Who knows?
He said he's calling data now.
Yeah.
Plus 382.
Well, there you go. I think we finally arrived now. We got the tow
We
truck
have a new
drivers
caller
towing
that
cars
possibly
that
has
are
video
reported
footage
stolen.
of the vehicle involved in the assault. They are requesting a phone call first. Their name and phone number is in the call.
That was the red tow truck that that guy who was talking to us didn't like.
That is funny.
Copy and verify that he does not have access to a vehicle.
Spotted back 213 on a welfare check at Detox. Caller's daughter tried to be admitted around midnight, but was not. Just her phone is on. We're going to take a check.
I gotta be honest with you.
Spot 320.
I don't know what his name
57
is.
Sinville.
I don't either.
Copy, calling the race to regions at 14 minutes.
218, you can disregard. 220, I copy you're now en route. 213, be advised, the subject may be on meth as well.
I think I might have at one time, but he was just so.
Alex knows. So
He was just so constantly rude and confrontational. I have
comment. The subject
no interest in remembering.
Well, East Siders, I think you can, unless you live on 4th Street, you can go to sleep in peace. What the hell happened down there? I got shot through the building.
Yeah. Shot up the car, shot up the.
Like a male removed that's currently sleeping in the courtyard outside of the address. The male has had a knife in the past that he's made friends with, but no weapons have been seen yet today. White male, mid to late 30s, 6'3", thin build, t-shirt and jeans.
I'm sure you want Pat and I to get a little rest so we're at our best. Lest
Want to be all chipper and wide awake.
Hey,
How's that garbage plan working? How's the garbage plan working?
Oh shit, scared the shit out of me.
Is it working okay? Working all right? All right. See ya. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
4431 Tango, I get back.
Survey says. You know, the other game, there's very few. Well, the other game you'll never beat my wife at is Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, yeah?
She's amazing. Just solving those puzzles.
Yep.
Okay. So, I mean, she's just rock solid. Her brain is, you know, I told you how smart. You know how smart she is.
Oh, yeah.
But she solves those puzzles. So one day, during COVID, it comes on. And I look, it's a replay.
Oh, you're wrong.
No, it's a replay. So I pull up the info button and it gives me the date. But I just blew over that. So we're watching it, okay? She's sitting on the couch and I'm sitting at the table in the kitchen behind her. And I'm Googling the answers for that date. So I get like 2 puzzles right. And she can't, she's in a state of shock that I beat her on 2 puzzles in a row. And the third one, I just guess with 1 letter. And then I break it to her.
Now that's funny.
I'm going to check an address in North St. Paul, and then I'm going to EOT at 1 o'clock here.
Yeah, that was a good one. You know, the sad part is, I would have rather never told her the truth. Just had bragging rights for 1 day.
just for 1 day.
Yeah.
Here, record. So it's 182, 144.
Squad 328.
Call 328.
I'll be at 847 4th Street, in relation.
Copy 847 4th Street in relation to 47 minutes.
I get an appointment to fix my brakes.
Oh. We need those.
Systematics 4171 Victoria, Shoreview, 76-year-old male, says he cannot get up off of the floor.
Two people now says, and Bob got to sleep on the couch that night.
But my wife appreciates a good, well executed joke. You know,
that was pretty slick.
Yeah, she appreciates it. I'm sitting right behind her at the table, looking out, googling this stuff. That was a classic.
Was 120 and 129. One time. 313 Dale, Unit 312 for a disorderly. Caller's X was at the door, kicking on it with his foot. Caller believes he's still somewhere in the building. His name is Kevin Dockery, black male, early 30s, 5'6" average build, wearing a white shirt. Has access to a black sedan with tinted windows. Caller is just requesting an area check at this time. does not want to be spoken to. 1 minute. Trying to be 29 minutes.
114, 10-8. Those ones can clear if they want.
Okay. 122.9, you're clear. Okay, thank you.
Copy, thank you.
29 minutes.
Area.
499.
Car's missing some parts.
Change my call to a civil.
You should have got a Durango.
Looks like he tried a pit maneuver without having bars.
Or tried to go over a ditch. Not a Durango. How's it going? Good, thanks.
Sounds right.
Yeah, the parking ride, Lower Afton 61. Well,
This is really rare for Friday night at almost 1 in the morning.
Well, no, everybody's going to sleep to get to the open
Copy,
house.
you said it was a parking ride
Not
at
a
61.
single
What was the
pending
country?
call.
No.
Nowhere in the county.
Lower Afton 61.
Hey, you know what today? Action Alex programmed my phone so I can
Copy.
get
Parking
the
ride Lower
CAD
Afton
calls
61.
on my phone.
Really?
Should have them do it for yours too.
Oh yeah.
Only on your department phone, but you can get the pendings right on your phone.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Nice,
yeah.
huh?
Gotta do that.
Yeah. Well, you know, and it's relatively user friendly. At least that's what he told me.
That's cool.
He said you'll be able to do it because it's just like Facebook.
They were from 5 to 7 gunshots, possibly in the area of 1619 Maryland.
Well, that wouldn't
Just
surprise me.
Maryland White Bear.
Copy, heard a couple shots near 1619 Maryland. Traffic determined.
300, I copy that. There's another couple spots for you. Head up that way.
Can you hear my CM?
Copy, 5161.
Squad 311, clear report with the east. We'll be headed that way too.
Westbound.
Copy,
George William Yellow 168.
Heavy 10-1 for 2161 vehicle fleeing.
There we go. Get on rat. Copen English. Copen English.
Copen English vehicle fleeing. It's coming up red.
Suspended urgency red. Fleeing just recently sold. And it ran a stoplight and or stop sign and then took off on a fly a little bit.
Try to go a little south.
You said south on English originally, right? We're going west on Cope.
Yeah, copy, Larry Steve.
Not sure yet.
Copy, going south of 1619 Maryland at 52 minutes.
Yeah, North 61. Speed's at about 60 right now.
North 61.
And 325, I see the pending shots for
36. Looks like we might go westbound 36.
Oh, there we go.
Finish westbound.
Should be a gold Honda Accord.
Okay. 2161, can you repeat it one more time? George William Yellow.
Problem is, he can go north on 35 here too, so gotta play it by ear. Could get off on Edgerton for that matter.
Stand by for plate. Continuing 36.
What do you say?
Okay, continuing westbound 36.
Continuing.
Westbound. George William Yellow 168. Can't give it plate.
I'm gonna get some new brakes.
He's already passed us.
I don't think so.
Screaming and yelling and digging around in our closet.
Here,
Have a history
put
of
this
drug
on
use
east.
and is being aggressive.
It's on east.
Oh,
no, it's
Hey Katie, can you run a quick plate? Edward Zebra Union 549.
Up to 35.
Here he comes. Here he comes right here.
Look
Copy.
That him?
Yep. The Gold Accord.
Oh, wait, gotta wait for the squad to go
Yep.
by.
We're not able to get the picture. We're going to terminate.
It says they're going to terminate if they can't do sticks.
About half mile from Horizon. It'll be on field. It'll take a second.
Is it stolen or not?
No. Not reported.
I can't hold this up, right? Sorry. What's happening? Is he getting off? Shit, he got off on Rice Street.
Yes.
You gotta put that on LTAC. On LTAC.
We're on northbound, right?
LTAC is patched.
Yeah, be northbound, right? 36. North Minnesota.
What did he say?
Passing Minnesota.
Okay.
Got it. Bad exit too. Speed changing. Late traffic.
Well, the good news is there isn't hardly any cars on the road. That's good news.
2046, number 2, I go all the way away.
2036, coming.
And the ones that are out
Just
here.
blowing for the red. Went through, passing County Road 6.
Well, we should. Nobody had Opticom.
Yeah, so northbound Rise, passing C Trail, speed switch.
Bravo 389.
Needed clearing from my PPV to put me out on Lower Ave and Point Douglas with a large.
So we're in the middle of our pursuit. Generally started by Maplewood. Got a couple squads there.
Probably going to be on narcotics. Just
Stand by for impact. Stand by for impact.
and the pockets full of
Got a lot of stuff flying around in here.
Free for trying to copy. Bravo 389. Are you with 728? 56.
He ain't gonna get out of here. Ready? Warren, you're gonna throw sticks.
I'll clear the domestic highway.
Copy. Copy. I'm 56.
728, now.
Whoa. See that bird?
Copy. Ghana, Wall Street, left on 620.
Can you add 17?
Can you figure out where he's at? Where is he? Where'd he go?
Copy. Did you copy
I don't know.
that medical?
Let's get it on LTAC because I don't think we're.
I did. I'll be clearing shortly.
Squad, the train is going to right now.
Must have gone through that apartment complex.
Looks like Royal Resort might be staffed. I don't see him in the car. He might have bailed.
Vehicle is stopped. Driver might have bailed. The Mayfield, Little Canada Marketplace, Little Canada Road.
What do we think? What do we think?
I don't know this area real well.
2161. Car is clear.
Where'd he go? That's what we need to know. Where'd he go?
Who's going to be Ryan and Jackson?
Yeah, the train's still blocking the tracks, or could he got east of the tracks?
Good point. I will go right up to the train track on Little Canada. Train is still on for 87 in Little Canada and Rustic Place.
The shots probably came from. Yeah, the Little Canada Rustic Place.
And thrown out by the train track.
Yeah, the Little Canada Road by
He's right there.
the tracks. That one thrown out.
We came from Hazelwood area.
I ain't gonna make that.
He's really with her.
He's got him.
Only 172 over blue.
About 374. How many callers do we have on it?
It looks like we have one caller. Oh, I'm sorry, two callers. February code 4 fans already.
Yeah, look for it, Monica.
Is it just one caller?
Anyone else outstanding, or is this your stolen occupant?
2161, I believe there was only the one occupant.
David, we'll get it clear there and take down the patch.
Plus 728, checking status.
Code 4, you can clear advice.
2161.
2161.
Ball parties are in custody. Repeat that. Clear the patch. Clear the 10-1.
Hi, bro.
David, canceling the 10-1. Clear Hill Tech 1 at 1 o'clock.
You're not getting across that. No, that thing's going to be undefeated against that. At a parade in Shoreview or something.
What's his name? They send me his name later with. Johnny, later. See you later. My camera's broken. Can I get out here okay? Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks a lot. You know, you might have seen me talk to the suspect there briefly.
325.
But I just was telling him
Clear
that
report. 300 K9 east.
it's only going to happen once in a lifetime that you're running from a stolen car and you run into a train. So, they look at the bright side.
Oh my goodness.
All right, well, we are going to sign off for the night. And,
definitely an interesting finish to the night.
Yeah. It was all good. And you know, when he turned up here, right here.
Yep.
You know, when I took the other intersection, if he'd come around and you were throwing those stop sticks, that would have been
perfect.
I would have been perfect. But then he turned into that parking lot and he bailed on foot. But we would have had him right there at Mill Street there. Something else going on?
What's going on here?
I don't know, but there's a lot of radios were flying around.
Oh my goodness. Radios, phones, computers.
Must be another call up there now. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. We're going to head back to the office. But, well, we didn't plan to be this far away from the office at 1. But thanks for joining us, and we'll hopefully meet a few of you at the open house tomorrow. Don't feel any obligation if the weather's bad. Don't feel any obligation either way. But Thanks for joining us.
We'll definitely see some of you tomorrow.
You got to see Deputy Nicole Sparks in action, arresting the suspect there.
She's an awesome deputy.
Yeah.
So, folks, thanks for being with us. And everybody have a good night and a good weekend, and hope to see